All right, we are doing the crystal hand axe. I don't know if hand axe is 1 or 2 words. I think it's 2. Gotta start pyromancer because it starts with it. This is another run where, like, I start with the weapon I'm gonna be using, but I still do NG plus anyways, just like for consistency's sake. Dude, look at this attire. Look at that. I have a shield on my stomach or my chest. What do we have here? I gotta make a new character. Guy looks like a savage with the makeup. I'm gonna do this one though. Burial gift, young white branch. All right. Yeah, so crystal hand axe. I believe this is the first axe too. We've done great. I think what? 1 great axe or 2 great axes? I think 1 great axe. We've actually done so many axe runs lately. I think the last 4 weapon runs have been axes. Axes are great axes. Which is pretty wild. Although the last 3 were great axes. This is the first axe. And the first axe of DS3. This is actually the weapon I used on my first DS2 playthrough. Was the hand axe. The raw hand axe. Which, I don't know why I did raw, but I did. Oops, not that. Hand axe is MVP. Oh, that's an arrow. It's pretty quick. Go to phase 2, dude. Yeah, so I gotta decide when to get the crystal gem. There was one in the Grand Archives. I can't even remember the other one, and I literally just looked it up like 10 minutes ago. It's more out of the way than the one in the Crystal Archive or the Grand Archives.
Well, I come to very then. Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's a oh, I remember. Is a crystal lizard before Sage? But I don't even know where that is. I mean, I'm sure I probably ran by it a million times, but I can't think of where it actually is. Actually, I know. I think I know where it is. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. It would be nice though to get the infusion before like the end of the game, pretty much. Because then I can actually start going int a lot earlier, because there's no point in going intelligence until then. Well, I shouldn't say there's no point, but it's not going to help me until I infuse it. So yeah, I think we try and find that lizard in the Road of Sacrifices. Trying to remember the name. this guy, dude. Why is he always in the way? Please don't hit me. Just let me get the amber. Thank you, sir. I always forget how little this Estus heals you until you actually, like, upgrade it. It's one of my favorite things about these games is like when you can just spam through the conversations like that and it just plays like the very beginning of the audio file and it's just, you can't tell what they're saying. Dark Souls 4, Bloodborne 2, or Sekiro? I don't think any of those, to be honest. I think, if anything, it's going to be Elden Ring 2. Oh, what am I doing here? That's... What's this ring? Oh, yeah. We're not using pyromancies here. Yeah, but I don't see any of those games getting a sequel. Maybe like spiritual successors, but honestly, who knows? Could be anything. It would be cool to see something new, you know? I mean, I guess Armored Core, but like Armored Core's not really new. It's just new to like, this generation, I guess. I've never played an Armored Core game, and I think the last one was like mid 2000s, or was there one after 2010? I can't remember. Yeah, they haven't made one in a while. I mean, since, you know, 2009, it's pretty much just been Souls-likes. Miyazaki actually directed, I think it was Armored Core 4. So it's not like he, you know, just has no ties to it or anything and is just like resurrecting it. I think he really likes the series. And now From Software's name is big enough where it'll probably still sell well. Come on. Is this the bundle or the resin? I can never remember. Bundle. Okay. I'll use that for Sage, I guess, when we get there. Do we do Sage? I guess we do Sage first. Doesn't really matter. Shard, I need that. Almost forgot it. I don't really need to continue this way, do I? Is there another shard here? I don't know if there's another shard here. I think I'm gonna get the Undead Bone Shard and then just leave. Do I have a Homeward Bone? I don't think I have a Homeward Bone. Oh, that sucks. I don't know why I thought I had one. Well, I'm probably gonna die then. Come out, please. I don't know if I can use a homeward bone anyways with this dude here. Podrick is weird. Like, I think you can, but... Because I can Dark Sign. Yeah, I wish there was something in Elden Ring like it, because it does suck when you're, like, in a cave and... Or, you know, really in combat at all. You can't warp away. I get, like, not being able to warp away in combat, like, through the map, but I feel like there should have been something, some item or something. There kind of is, I guess, in a way. Like, if you have the Pure Blood Night Metal or whatever it's called, the thing that takes you to Mogwin, like, you can use it as a homeward bone, kind of. It doesn't take you to a bonfire, or a grace, rather, but it takes you to safety. And then from there you can warp, but it's a little inconvenient, at least compared to, you know, normal, homeward bone. But it's kind of has the same effect. How many shards do I have? Homeward bone. Why is that so hard to say? Boned. It just looks weird, I think, with the E in there. Like bonent. Can I quit out? I'm gonna quit out. I can't remember how to quit out, though. Jesus Christ. It's so rough trying to remember how to quit out in like 4 different games. They're all different. I never quit out in DS2. And I really, you know, don't play Bloodborne enough to know how to quit out or need to know. Like, having to learn the Demon Souls one, I don't even think I remember what it is, to be honest, but it's probably going to be important for, especially for World 4 with the, like, the start of that with all those skeletons. That's like my nemesis in Demon Souls is World 4. 4-1 specifically. Like, I need a better way of getting through that place, because I don't know, especially on the bow run, like, I spent so much time there. Like, half of NG Plus is probably in that area. And, like, doing the crossbow run, man, I'm really dreading, I can't stress enough how much I'm dreading that run. Any of those runs. They probably will be the hardest runs of any of these games. The crossbow runs in Demon Souls, I legitimately don't know how viable it is. In NG Plus, like, new game I think will be fine. New game I think is doable. With, like, not ease, but, you know, like, it won't be horrible. It's not going to be as good as the bow run, but it's not going to be, like, terrible until NG Plus, and then it's going to be awful. Phalanx, at the beginning of that game, though, will be rough. Like, it's going to be worse than the bow run start was. The bow run start was pretty bad. The lava bow, which I started with. Actually, I don't remember what kind of bow I started with. I think I started with the longbow. The problem in the early game in Demon Souls is there's nothing to farm souls from for arrows. Because nothing gives you, like, enough souls to get them. So I was literally just running into a barrel, waiting for enemies to blow it up for, like, an hour. Probably more than an hour. Just trying to get souls. Enough souls to... I need to I need to get this. I can't get this because of the dog. Nope, he teleported right in front of me. Please stop. Thank you. Alright, we can go upgrade this, I guess. There's gonna be some bad runs in DS1 too. Same thing. Crossbows in DS1 are gonna be pretty brutal, I think. Crossbows in DS2, well, I did the heavy crossbow, and that was rough, but it was pretty doable compared to how I know it's gonna be in Demon Souls. Oh, lots. Wait, what? Did I already allocate? Wait, what? I didn't pick it up. Holy crap. I have to go pick it up, I think, because I don't think I can do anything. How did I miss that? Hang on. Well, that sucks. That's a first. Can you warp from... I don't think you can warp from the bonfire at the start. Which is annoying. How did I miss the Ashen Estus? I don't think you can warp from this one either. I wish that the item randomizer for this game, like, somehow allowed it so the coiled sword could be, like, anywhere. Where am I going? I don't even know how to get up there. Because the coiled sword has to be in fire, like, somewhere in the starting area, right? Because otherwise you can't leave. It was kind of cool in the Foggate randomizer because you don't know where it's going to be, right? You don't know if it's going to be in this area. Like, it ended up being, I think, around Firelink, but I couldn't get there right away. But it is kind of a shame that you know where it's going to be. Like, it's going to be in one of these areas no matter what you do. I know there's a dude around here somewhere. Oh, ducked under that. Alright, try this again.
What?
Yeah, probably. It probably... I don't know. I can't say either, right? I don't make mods for any of these games. Maybe it's not that hard. But, like, it needs to be before... really...
Well, speak. Very then taken.
Alright, whatever. I stepped on her.
Farewell, Ashen One Maiden.
Alright, we'll do Sage. Wait, I got the Crest shield too. Oh yeah, lizard. Where's this lizard? Hang on. I think it's over here. This lizard. There we go. So we got that, and we just need the coal. Which I think I remember where to get. is not where I thought you'd be. Are we in phase 2? So we are... It's not ready for that. All the spears are flying, I'm dead. How am I alive? Can you just go away? That spear's gonna get me. Yeah, I waited for an R1 as I saw it coming. That's pretty scuffed. I wasn't ready for phase 2 at all. That's why when you like know how Sage is gonna spawn is so easy. And when you don't, it's just a mess. Because you're just guessing. But I just, like, brought Sage into phase 2 before I was really ready for it. I was just trying to make use of the Pine Bundle. Which I should have used, like, going into the fight instead of when I did. I have no stamina. It's gonna be gone now. This thing does not last long, right? Isn't it like 10 seconds or something? 20 seconds, maybe? Oh, I have no clue where it's gonna be. Over here somewhere? 7? Even worse. Alright, well this is good. Alright. We're gonna do Abyss Watchers. Probably go level up, though. I don't like doing Deacons now, because I hate everything about going to the Cathedral. And Deacons is usually a mess. It's not hard, necessarily, but it's just messy. So I guess I could start going int. Because we're probably gonna have the coal in not too long.
Farewell, Ashmi.
It is indeed a long journey. The Cathedral run is pretty brutal. Plus we can get more shards going here. These guys have some pretty beefy armor. Do they have the same armor? I've never really looked. Alright, I gotta remember where this coal is. And the shards that I always forget about. Is that a shard over here? Sick. We're definitely getting poisoned, I'll tell you that much. I think it's over here somewhere. There's a Dark Wraith in a tower or something. What's this? Shard? No. Here it is. Definitely a much faster attack than the DS1 one. Like, that stab is so quick compared to the one in DS1. It's like twice as fast. Alright, that's the Estus shard. I'm gonna grab this. So we need... How many more do I need? I need 4 more. I don't know where I can find 4 more shards. Honestly. I should literally just quit out here all the time. I don't know why I don't. Man, I hate these things. Priest chime. Probably gonna be a while before we do another chime run. Although I didn't realize for this game that there are chimes and talismans, so we're probably gonna have a miracle only run. I can't say it's sometime in the near future because there's no guarantee, but it's kind of like the situation with Elden Ring where there are light bows and regular bows. That's why we had like 2 bow runs. Well, I guess they weren't really that close to each other, like 20 runs apart, but still. So I read a post the other day of the Elden Ring subreddit of someone who made a homemade homeward moan with a ruptured tear and twiggy tear in a physic. Interesting. Oops. I guess I can grab those large shards in the whatchamacallit. I'm still missing like 2 shards. I think I can get them over here. One, I thought there was a second one somewhere. I'll just grab the ashes and we'll get the large shards from the lizards. I definitely want to wrap this out though, because this is like such an inconvenient path, going up this ladder and then having to go all the way up to the top of this tower. I guess it's nice to get a +4 early, but that's like the only real reason, and like, you don't really need a +4. I forgot the ashes. I just realized it. I'll get them when I go back down. I love how you can see, like, so much from here, though. Like, you got the cathedral there. You can see the halfway bonfire, I think, down there. Oh, don't go that way. Random dragons here. What's this? Oh yeah, it's lightning spear. Where Henri is. You can see, I think... Actually, where is Sage? Over there, right? And then there's the road to the cathedral. Cathedral is massive. You don't realize how big it is until you're looking at it from, like, somewhere else. Yeah, let's go actually to the shrine. I want to buy some homeward bones. I forgot the ashes. I know. Should have waited.
Ash has it. Ashen one.
It's alright. Yeah, I only have 5. That's a bummer, man. I gotta run the early game better. I gotta get something better than whatever I have. Because this is just... Like, it could be better, you know? Doesn't need to be, like, perfectly optimized, but just, you know... I know it can be better than this. Because those large shards I can get elsewhere. So we have +2 for this fight. That's fine. And then we can infuse after, I don't know if I want to infuse before Wolnir or after Wolnir. Maybe it doesn't even matter. I don't know. I still don't really even know how Wolnir works. Like, I don't know if magic resist would even be a thing to worry about. Am I gonna get hit here? Let's see. Nope. Ah, I was trying to go for a backstab. That was so greedy. The odds of that working were not great. And yet I tried anyways. Oh, come on. I can't not see anything. Oh, he's dead. Thought he was gonna have a follow-up. Dude, why are you going for me? Go after the other guy. How is this? Yeah. Keep thinking I can just, like, stun lock him. Still not dead. That's unlucky. Oh, I just got 2 Estus back from the infighting. Thanks. It's actually super helpful. Nice backstab. What's the charge dart do here? I'm dead. Oh, he didn't do the double backslash, which always gets me. Oh my god, that lingering hitbox. Another lingering hitbox. Okay, so no charged R2. I can't even do a regular R2. What the hell is this? Backstab? No backstab? I thought he always did the jump after that. Not always, but I thought he could. He keeps not doing it. Like after this, and then a jump, but no jump. Maybe you have to be farther away. He's learning. Dude, imagine if Souls bosses actually had, like, that capability to learn on the fly. That'd be crazy. I got bailed out by getting those 2 Estus. Otherwise I would have been dead for sure.
Ashen this word as the lip. Ashen one.
What?
Reinforce. It's actually kind of nifty. It's like the only weapon I'm going to have. Yeah, we can infuse. Right. I forgot. Infuse, hand axe, crystal, hand axe. Alright. Now we level int. Actually get more damage.
Welks very then take.
Let's do a little endurance too.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Did I get another undead bone shard? Sick. Did I get another S shard? And 1. I guess we'll do Wolnir and then we'll do Deacons after that.
What?
Hi, Lord Wolnir. We gotta go to, Smoldering Lake. Like, honestly, it'd probably be faster to just go do Pontiff with the +4. And then get the Easterner's Ashes. But, I don't know. I like having more damage. I don't even know if it'd be better necessarily, because Pontiff, I think, would be, pretty tanky. It's super annoying to fight. Just having to wait for the right attacks. Yeah, I do like this hand axe. It's like a pretty quick moveset. I would assume it's supposed to be strength-based, but it doesn't even feel like it. I mean, obviously it's not now. Yeah, I parry Pontiff. But I always have to fight the clone, too. So you're kind of just waiting for parryable attacks in that whole second phase. Depends on the run. Sometimes, like, if I'm using a... I don't know, when wouldn't I parry Pontiff? There have been a couple runs where I didn't. Just for something different. But usually I'll just parry him. Couldn't tell you which runs I didn't do. I think the claw run, maybe I didn't parry him. Maybe the chime run, because I had range. The Black Knight Greatsword, I can't remember, because I think I was using a Black Knight shield, so I don't know if I parried him there. I wish I did more blocking on that run. What kind of shield is the one that I got? Is that a small shield? Not the grass crest. Oh, it is. I can parry with this then. Well, I can parry with the grass crest, but I think small shields have like different windows, which I'm more used to. I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable about how parrying works in this game. Dude, come on. I'm going for the other hand. Which means I'm probably gonna die. Can I die to... Can I... I don't know if, like, look how far back he pulls his hand there. This fight's gonna be a mess. Ah, I probably needed, like, one more hit there. Yeah, figures. God, I hate fighting this boss. Oops, missed with that last attack. Alright, large shards. What do we have? We have 2. Are we at +4? Okay, so we need another 8. Deacons, are they weak to magic? I don't know. Or not weak, resistant? Too many stupid gimmick bosses. Yeah, and they're all in, like, the first half of the game. Well, that's not true. Wyvern's not really in the first half. That was the thing I really liked about Elden Ring, at least early on, was like it didn't feel like there were a lot of gimmick bosses. Like you had Renal and Rykard. Everything else was kind of like a fight. I think gimmick bosses, like when done well and when like not, when they're not every boss, like I think they're okay. Dark magic, bleed, poison, and toxic. It's almost everything. And, yeah, this is probably going to be a miserable fight then. Oh well, it's not the first time it's been miserable. What is this attack? Am I dead? Might be dead. I am dead. I don't even know what this thing does. Apparently it just has like a big aura around it. I don't know if I have another homeward bone. No, I bought a bunch, I forgot. Dude, really? I thought you could literally just run from that. I need 4 more. I don't know that I can get 4 here, though. Not a big deal if I don't, but... Oh, wrong way. You probably can. I know there's one under the worm, but I'm not going to bother with that one. I think there was another 3 here, I want to say. And then we'll just get the last one in Earthil or something. Actually, no, I think we're good. There's 2 in this cave, I think. Come on. Wait, is this the Twinkling Titanite one? I think this is the Twinkling Titanite one. I'm gonna kill it either way now. Like, I never remember. Of course. So it's this one, then. That's not fair. Never mind. We're good. I wish there was like another chunk before Dancer that I knew about. I don't know why I rested. Because then I could get a +7. Be cool.
Did what?
Elastis. Okay, then.
You mean like that?
I'm out. That's true. There probably is one in the DLC. $24, sure.
Farewell, Ashen Ming.
Is it really worth going there? Yeah, it's like I don't think so. For between a +6 and a +7, it's probably not. Unless it was like super early. Like just outside of that cave early, I mean. Playthrough in Dark Souls Remastered where you try to get to NG+7. I don't think it'd be that bad. Depends on your build, really. If you have a good build, I think it'd be fine. And it depends on how you'd want to do it, too. Like, are you just doing 90%, or are you going to try and do all bosses in every new game cycle? I wanted to do that for Elden Ring, honestly. I've thought about it. Because I haven't gone past... I don't think I've gone past New Game Plus in Elden Ring. I love dogs. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm quitting out. I can't quit out because he's talking! I don't want to die, so... Oh my god, I don't know how to quit out in this game. Great bonk plus mage. Yeah, honestly, you might get enough levels where you can level strength and int. Or you could just, like, get a enchanted or magic something, you know? NG+7 first playthrough the DLC. I'm kind of torn. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I also... It's either going to be a new game or new game plus 7. On my, first character. The problem is, I'm scared that we're going to get a bunch of holy resistant bosses, and, like, NG+7 would be ridiculous on my character, because it's really bad versus anything resistant to holy. That was the problem I had with the late game in Elden Ring, and my first playthrough was just... I did no damage to, like, anything. Any of the demigods, any of the remembrance bosses. And they all took me forever. That and, you know, the scaling of the mountaintops is crazy. But I think it took me, like, 5 hours to get through Radagon and Elden Beast. It was so bad. It was bad, yeah. I mean, I used the Gargoyle's Black Blades, which you get, like, at the very start of the mountaintops. Because I think it was the first Twin Blade weapon I remember getting. Well, I probably got the Godskin Peeler and didn't know it was a Twin Blade. But, yeah, it was, pretty rough. At least first bosses, it was fine on anything else, but... The bosses are just so tanky. Uh-oh, death. Stop. Definitely quitting out on this door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the Godskin Peeler before the Gargoyle Black Blades, but I just didn't realize it was a Twin Blade when I had it. The Gargoyle Black Blades are, like, very obviously a Twin Blade. Dual Katana, yeah, if you got Bleed, you're probably set, unless they make bleed-resistant bosses. Those are, like, the only things that build struggles with. And even then, like, Radagon and Elden Beast, like, once you know the fight, it's really not that bad. But on your first playthrough, when, you know, you're not getting the bleed procs, you're like, where's my damage? I just hope we don't have another Rykard situation, or, like, even worse, like a Storm King situation, where we have a boss you literally can't kill him unless you use the weapon they give you. We'll probably have some crazy PvP boss like Half-Light that's worse than Gideon just because it can be. You can? Oh, I know you can. Believe me. I do. It's just annoying. Especially when you don't have status effects. That's the fight I look forward to the least in all my runs is Rykard, because it's just so tedious. Not all, like all the Elden Ring runs, I should say. Not all my runs, period. Actually, Gideon I don't look forward to at all. 2 consecutive Rykard fights without status effects? Been there. Godskin Peeler and the Celebrant Sickle, both fire infused. Well, one was Flame Art. The Celebrant Sickle fight was like 45 minutes. Also did the torch, the steel wire torch. It's just so mind-numbingly tedious. It's not hard to survive. Jar Cannon versus Rykard? Yeah, that's gonna suck too. That's probably the one I'm dreading the most out of all the weapons, is the Jar Cannon. So I've done a great bow, I've done bows. The crossbows I can't imagine are like 2 different. Actually, that's not true. I think some of the magic ones can be worse. Torch only as hard as it sounds? No, not in Elden Ring. They're really not that bad in Elden Ring. Not compared to like Bloodborne or this game. Or DS2. Torches are like, they're not the best weapons, but they're still like you can get through the whole game with them. Even if you don't do like the Ghost Flame Torch. At 5 or is that 4? That's 5. Yeah, the problem with the torch at DS2 is it's limited. I would maybe do like a torch only run like separately, because that kind of does sound fun, except for Fume Night. That sounds miserable, but yeah, the thing with that is you need to farm the torches. They're pretty resistant. Actually, that's not that bad. Damage isn't bad here. Not the best, but also got worse than when I got hit. I'd like to do shield only in every game too, at some point. Cause that can be fun. Am I at +6? I can't remember. Okay, I am. Can't remember if I upgraded or not. Damage of the torch is miserable. Yeah, and Fume Knight is resistant, very heavily resistant to fire, so like I don't even know how that would go. If you're dealing like 6 damage a hit, it's probably gonna not be fun. Oh, I don't even know what the cap is for int. Now that I think about it, I'm assuming it's 40. I actually don't know though. Where are we going? Wolnir?